Hey, what up? Welcome to Aspie Attitude. My name's David. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and I have autism, Asperger's syndrome, and difficulties with my speech. Yeah, I've got to really read off the notes for this. So here we go. Before season 2 is released for Atypical on Netflix on the 7th of September 2018, I totally want to make this video. Since I am paying for Netflix, it would be nice and fair that I could talk about Atypical under Aspie Attitude. One particular character I need to talk about is Sam Gardner, who's played by a neurotypical actor by the name of Kia Gilchrist. Yeah, Sam is such an Aspie. Yeah, this is why I made an Antarctic theme for this video. It all reflects on Sam's obsessive interest in Antarctica. Yes, that's all he probably ever thinks about and fantasizes about. Yeah, there's so much more to life than that frozen wastelands down under. Oh, what about the girls that come to his school like Paige? Yeah, so what makes the show more interesting is how much of a geek Sam actually is, and his personality is so plain that it makes him look so introverted. Well, especially he has that hyper focus on Antarctica, because he just loves the silence down there. And I feel Sam shows a lack of empathy towards girls anyway. And this is well played by an actor who's an autistic, yet word up to Kia Gilchrist. Yeah, that's how I viewed the character Sam in the first season of Atypical. And it's just like, did you know that Australia has the most land claims on Antarctica? And did you know that Captain James Cook almost landed on Antarctica back in 1773? And here's our old $100 bill from Australia. They stopped making this in 1996. And there's Douglas Mawson. Alright, let's talk about the second season of Atypical, shall we? Okay, what did I see in the trailer for the second season? Oh yeah, his younger sister Casey had to move on to a private school called Clayton. Yeah, without Sam's coping mechanism, which his younger sister come to this school, will the ice melt in Sam's fantasy world? And will the oceans of troubles and tensions rise above the sea levels also in Sam's fantasy world? I said back in episode 4 for Aspie Attitude, change is a fact of life and you can't escape change. Well, however it is though, things will change so hard that the ice shelves could melt around Sam, which I believe has caused a lot of his autistic meltdowns. I'll find out, shall we? Yeah, for Sam, his sister has definitely moved on. School's almost coming to the end for Sam, and it's time for him to start making a big decision in life. What does he really want to do? Because his frozen fantasy world will melt down into a tidal wave of hardships, troubles and complications. And here comes global warming for Sam's fantasy frozen world. Well, time's running out for Sam. Yeah, this is what I've seen so far in the trailer for a second season of Atypical. Yeah, in October without doubt, I'll give out a full review of what I think of the second season. Yeah, this is how I'd like to announce the second season for Atypical, since most of the people are looking forward to it. Well, I didn't want to spoil much of the show, especially for those who haven't seen any of that show, especially the first and the second season, and just find out how Sam can actually break apart a relationship with just one strawberry in the first season. Word up to Netflix, Robbie Rashid and Gia Gilchrist. Yeah, this is Aspie Attitude signing off, and peace.